Alrighty, greetings again, everybody. This is Laz with NBNN. We're about to meet up with a new player, and we're going to take him out and show him around a little bit.
Hopefully you had your volume on.
And Jack, if you would do me the favors, I'm right outside Soul Town, if you would invite me.
Yep.
Maybe I'll see you this time.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to watch that than to just listen to me say it, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, so a little bit later, whenever we start playing around with more like fire magic and things like that, then it becomes a little bit different. Because the most overpowered skill in game right now is in the fire magic tree, and that is ignite weapon, because that always functions as a dot, and so always go. And so anytime you watch people PvPing right now, they're running around with the ignite weapon and just smacking everybody.
Now, of course, this is really freaking weird. Oh, actually, I do see both these. Yes, I do, actually.
Okay. Yay. Now, do you see Sidiris Nox?
Yes.
User in your channel timed out.
And that was probably Laz.
No,
Nope,
that
who
was
timed
Tari.
out?
No, that was Tari.
Okay.
She's got
Okay,
weather
ready to
in
go?
her area.
Okay, let's go ahead and exit town. We're going to go through Solace Bridge, the scene we were first at, and we're going to go out into the world at large. And go to Owl's Head for the coolest quest ever. Because it does have all kinds of moral implications.
Yes, that's why I asked whether he was able to catch all the stuff that I walked the other player through yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of in and out since I was working.
Let him face the moral dilemma for himself if he doesn't know what he's about to face.
Yep.
And then, of course, when we go into the crystal room, I didn't tell him about the surprise in there either, so.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I think I was still kind of awake for that one. And there's a cool YouTube video of someone looking at the sky for 8 hours and just created a 10-minute YouTube video of the celestial system. So, Solace Bridge is one of the two ways to actually get to the Hidden Veil. The other one is the boat that's right outside of our doors. So this is that first scene that you came in on?
Except different.
Except slightly different.
The place is not ablaze.
Yeah, and in a couple of weeks, this is all going to be zombies over here. Wait, I should actually let you loot that. You need the money more than I do.
I love the skeletons who run right through the gates.
Yep.
Yeah, you can go ahead and loot these skeletons.
I'm surprised you didn't kill them already.
No. No, we get locked in.
I'd let him open it.
Yeah, what good are training dummies if you can't use them?
I know. Actually, did you ever actually come into this building over here? Oh, it's not here. Damn. Never mind.
What's this watcher?
Oh, they're harmless.
Yeah, they're completely harmless, and they are the beings of the Oracle. They're looking to see whether or not you're doing honorable things.
It's like Sauron's eye multiplied.
All right.
Yep. And we have yet to decide whether or not the Oracle is good or evil.
I'm just curious. No boat down here, huh?
Anybody who's got us under surveillance all the time can't be that good.
No. But she does keep on asking you about virtue, though. She's a little bit weird. So, unlike UO, the moon gates have changed a little bit. If you remember, the moon is shattered, so they're a little bit broken. Right now, this one only goes to Owl's Head.
Right now, this is the only one in existence.
Yeah, that too. But eventually it will be tied to the phases of the moon and other celestial beings.
That's really weird. It didn't tell me that... Oh, there it is. Follow, finally.
Yeah, I just went in. I was waiting for that turn.
Yeah, don't get too used to it, because that's going to change in release 19.
Unless they fix it before then, of course.
Yeah, they do have a week and a half to fix it.
Well, they've got exactly a week and a half. No, they've got, what, about 2 weeks.
Okay, so...
This is Owl's Head.
Yeah, this is the lower part of Owl's Head. And it will lead us into... Actually, you need to talk to one of these guards. So go ahead and talk to this guard. Say hi.
Yeah, the importance of talking to and getting everybody's names is very important in this game. When we go live, you want to talk to everybody. I'll be in my chair.
And that guy should tell you things like, go talk to the Lord Enmar for quests, or go into the Fire Lotus Tavern, and
Yeah, he just did.
yeah. But you, in order to talk to the coolest character in the entire game, you have to talk to a guard first. So Owl's Head is a little bit different than most. No, you don't have to talk to all the other guards. We're not worried about them now.
Yeah, not right.
All right.
Yeah. But there are two banks in Owl's Head right now, the lower bank and the upper bank. So I was going to show you where those are.
Now, that's an interesting question now. I never thought about that. With the banks being local, you put it in this bank here. Can you take it out of the bank up there?
Yes, you can. So every town is going to have their own local bank. So right now they have two banks. This is the lower one. The College of the Arms is not yet registered, so she's instead a banker.
Excuse me.
Might be a weird question, but why do I have coconuts?
Because this
coconuts.
game doesn't have horses. So take out those coconuts out of your bank and equip them. I need one in each hand. Okay, now start running. You're now on a horse.
That's funny.
And the funny thing, what's even funnier is that actually makes you run faster.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Okay, so if you come over here, and we will talk about virtue and the fact that Myra, who is the farmer over here, over where I am, right in front of the fruit stand, go ahead and talk to the lady and ask her about her brother. So since this is a Richard Gere game, remember when I was talking about there are no quest flags anywhere. You pretty much have to pull out the pen and paper and write down all of your quest objectives.
I just said hello and she's not really answering.
Sometimes she takes a second. Did she pull up the menu of selling to her, things like that?
Yes, she did. I'm gonna double click her.
Okay, then go ahead and go into the chat box and just say hi, Myra. And ask her about her brother. I'm giving you a cheap clue about what's going on. Eventually, she'll tell you that her brother's in prison, and so you'll want to click on the clink and keep getting things until you receive a key from her.
She's not really answering anything. I said hi, Myra. Hello, Myra.
Close out
double-click on
of her. Yeah,
And
close
are
out of
you in
her
war mode?
window and then go into it again. Oh wait, no, it's the coconuts that are in your hand that messes up
Coconuts,
everything.
yes. Coconuts.
Yeah, remove the coconuts from
okay.
your hands. Yeah, coconuts sometimes mess up things.
All sorts of activity out here tonight.
Which means you don't get to sit in your tree and just sit there, or sit in your chair and interact with everybody.
Yeah, it killed me earlier. Guy comes along and sees you sitting and says, "Boy, you're a master at sitting." It's like, hey man, I created that.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I
At
got
least I wasn't sitting in your chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a mad dash for this lot when we get the next wipe. Make sure I'm patched up before I try and get into the game.
I think eventually everybody's going to know who all my ult are. And when we go live, my name is not going to be Jack Frost.